everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Striker.
My name is Luba.
And if this is your first time here, our channel is about dating in Ukraine and how you can be successful. So we tell you the truth through education and through our own experiences as well. And Luba has been in the industry for more than 10 years. And so we want to pass that information on to you guys so that you can make the right decision that is right for you. If that interests you, then please follow our channel. Now, what's the question for today's video?
Today I want to ask you something. What for you is indication of a serious relationship?
Okay, so this is something that comes up quite a lot. You know, when we do our Skype calls, it's something that's, you know, it's sort of touched on, and you have to be sort of a little bit brutally honest when it comes to this. And the truth is that in Ukraine, because this industry is so large and there's so many agencies, there are particular agencies, and there are the women as well, that take advantage of guys that are coming over. And it's quite easy, I suppose, if the guy's not educated and the woman is a scammer, to take advantage of him, to lead him on, to make him think that he's in a relationship when really he is not. And they do that obviously to get gifts and money, holidays, whatever. So the question is like, at what point do you draw the line in the sand? And I believe that the moment that you think that you're in a relationship, or the time when it can be considered that you're in a relationship, is when you become intimate. Basically, you're having sex. That's the bottom line for me, is that up until that point, it's very easy to dangle that carrot to make the guy think that he's going to be in a relationship. And the definition of a scam is when a woman leads you to believe that there could be a chance for you to have a romantic relationship with her at some point in time, when really she has no intention of doing that at all. That's the definition of a scammer. So those are my thoughts anyway when it comes to whether or not you're in a relationship. It comes down to sex, but there is a bit more to it. What are your thoughts?
I think that you are right, and it's really an indication of a relationship, and like you can consider you as a boyfriend and girlfriend when you are more close, and maybe on your first trip, like the sex will not happen, hypothetically, and but you definitely need to feel something, and it should be intimacy on maybe different level, not like ending up in a bed, but I think it's coming to, and everybody is adult, and if two people really like each other and they have passion, it will happen natural. Like it's not things to discuss, it's not things to plan, it's not things to anything, like they will just have it. But you need to feel it. You will be very close, you will have these long talks, and she will not be in a rush to go home. You will sit close, you will feel this connection, you will feel you will want to kiss each other, and you will. And sometimes people say, oh, she's not very affectionate, like my guys who I do a coaching calls, she's not very affectionate, she just give me a kiss on the cheek. So if you're in a long like already like you here like 10 days, and maybe it's even your second time, and she still kiss you on the cheek, trust me, something is wrong. And if she's just giving you hope and telling that maybe next time, you know, I'm not ready, like I need to know if you're serious about me, she's just want to keep you as long as possible until it's very convenient for her. Because if the lady like you, she will.
Yeah, and one thing that a lot of guys do is that they use they spend their time anyway, so your time is going to be invested into this anyway. But the longer that she keeps you on, the more money is invested in terms of even just dinners, spending time together, buying gifts and all this sort of stuff, with the hope that it's going to be, not necessarily the hope of having sex, but the hope of it being a relationship. So that's part of your courting process. But there has to be a point when you go, hang on a second, this woman is just using me for whatever, money back restaurants, or she's just not serious. But one thing to remember as well is that for a guy, we can look at a woman as soon as we see her, we pretty much know, yes, I'm interested or not. Sometimes with a woman, it's not like that, and you might think that that's a bad thing, and maybe you've been on like 6 dates, or maybe I'm not even going to say 6 dates, I'm going to say 3 dates, and nothing has happened. But you still may have to build up that value in yourself for her to think of you as a win, because she's only going to sleep with you, or she's only going to form a relationship with you, I should say, if she sees you as a higher value than her, or maybe an equal value, but a higher value than her. She's not going to be interested in a guy that she sees as low value. So you've got those opportunities on those dates to show that you're a high valued guy. So not necessarily saying that she's a scammer if she's spending that time with you, but just that she's not interested in you yet.
And if she's not affectionate to you, she doesn't like I mean, we're not talking about first and second date. Sometimes, like, of course, you're just getting to know each other. But if later on, if you're like, if during your first trip or like second trip that you come shortly after the first one, she's still not affectionate, you have to think about that. Is it really some person that you're looking for? Because I think it's one of the biggest complaints from the guys what I hear. Oh, you know, she's a very nice girl, but she's not very affectionate. And I know that it's what guys looking for. And I know, and I absolutely confident that when the lady really like the guy, she will be that affectionate and she will show her emotions.
Yeah, and even if she doesn't want to have sex, like at an earlier on stage, and that you know, that's only because she doesn't see that value in you as of yet. She will still want to spend time with you. And the best indicator is when you're supposed to leave, but you're still together. So you go out for dinner and you finish dinner at 10 o'clock and then you're getting kicked out of the restaurant at like 2 or 3 in the morning because you've been sitting there just talking to each other and you feel that closeness. So if after dinner she's up and she's gone, I mean, she doesn't want to spend time with you. I mean, what more do you need to know, really?
And also another thing that a lot of guys ask me is that they heard that in Ukraine the ladies are the tradition, they don't have sex before they got married, and times are different. You already probably watch our videos about traditional ladies. Times are different, and there hypothetically can be a chance that the girl is either very religion or she really like waiting for that special man. But trust me, you will understand this. You will see this girl. You will understand that this is the one that is really have these values. But it's not going to be every second girl that you're going to meet who will just tell you that, keeping you, didn't want to breaking her borders, but she will at the same time doing what she wants to do with you.
Yeah, and women are different. Like, and also the woman that you might meet not in a dating agency, and one just on Tinder or whatever on this, you know, at a restaurant or something like that, nothing to do with those. There is a difference in whether they would have sex with you on the first date or the second date. So we've got another video coming out about that. So if you want to know if ladies in the agencies will have sex with you fast, then subscribe to the channel.
How fast?
Fast. Very fast. So fast you don't even notice.
Subscribe the channel, put your comments below, and we see you next time.
See you next time.